Hi guys, welcome back. So now I want to give you guys a quick background of what we've been looking at, because this last question is what sums up the concept of a sinking fund. Now remember, we started with company A, let's say company Kumalo, right? I'm using my surname. Kumalo's company bought this truck. And this truck depreciated to a value that is 52,105 rands. And the company also wants to buy a new truck the same time this is sold for that 52,000, and the new truck will be costing us as a company 709,000 and a couple of hundreds, right? Now, I know that I need to set up a sinking fund for my company for a difference that is 657,000 and other hundreds there. To do that, I will open an investment account. The investment account will be giving me an interest rate based on how much I am depositing on a month-to-month basis and based on how much I want to get at a later stage. So now we need to find how much money must my company contribute into this investment account on a month-to-month basis in order to make up an amount of 657,000 and the couple of hundreds. I just don't remember the actual figure, right? That's what we are going to do now. So let's quickly just recap in terms of the data that we have. Now, we're still looking at sinking fund. The company, as I said, purchased for 250,000. It depreciated at that and it gave me a value of 52,105 and 60 cents. And on a reducing balance, the company is expected to replace. When I wanted to replace it, it increased up until it got to 709,000, I think 940 and 21 cents. I hope my memory is not failing me. And this was compounded on a month-to-month basis. So the question says, calculate the monthly installment paid into the sinking fund, right? The sinking fund, remember we said is the difference, which I'm going to show you how much it is. It's that 657,000. And the bank says we're going to give you 15% per annum compounded monthly, and the payment starts 1 month after the truck is initially purchased. Now, let's quickly explain this, because some people will think I must add 1 month on top of the 6 years. No. What it simply just means is I am buying the truck now. I can't immediately then start the investment as well now. No. 1 month after is simply just 1 month after I have bought my truck. That's when it starts losing value, and that's when the bank will then give me the interest, right? So they will give me the interest from that 1 month up until it gets to 72 months, because that's 6 years. That's what it's simply. So you don't add or subtract one or anything like that. Now, remember, we need the future value formula. Why future value? Because this is the amount I want to get in future. It's not the amount I have now. No, I want to get this amount in future so that when I then sell this truck that I have for the amount I'm selling it for, I can accumulate this much and withdraw it and then top it up by the new truck that I want. And the number of months or number of payments will be 72. I want X because I don't know how much I must pay per month. And I will be the 15% that the bank says we are giving you. Now, to do this calculation, we then gonna say F is equals to X. Remember, we always start with the formula, guys. You don't just jump into substituting into something that I cannot even see where you get it from, right? Over I, I'm going to substitute everything I know and then solve for what I do not know. So this will be 657,834 and 61 cents. This is equals to x, which I do not know, 1 plus 0,125, 0,0125, I mean, all of this divided by 12. Let me actually write it as the original one, right, without the answer itself, so that it does not really confuse us. This is 0,15, it's 15%, divided by 12, all to the exponent of 72 months minus 1 divided by 0,15 divided by 12, right? And then I know from this, I can then go straight into the calculator. My amount is still there because that's the last thing we calculated. I'm going to multiply this by 0,15 over the 12 divided by 12, and this will give me that answer. Then I must divide this whole thing by whatever is inside that bracket that I have there, the bigger bracket, right? So this will be 1 plus 0,15 over 12 to the exponent of 72 minus 1, and then voila. It means my company must then pay an amount of 5,686. So X will be equals to 5,686, I think. 686, yes. 686. And how many cents? This will be, also, it's just going to be 87 instead of 86 when I round it off. Because you remember, you need to round it off to 2 decimal places. So the number there is 9, so I must add 1 there, making it 67. So this will be the amount I need to pay per month. So I'm sure you are really thinking about this. It makes more sense for my company that even if I am making a lot of money, let's say for argument's sake, to pay 5,687 rands per month for 72 months than to wait for the 72 months and take out 657 from my account as the company. Really, that will not be a wise decision. Hence, the concept of a sinking fund is there, so that you make smart decisions as companies out there. Because you guys are also going to start companies one day. We all have aspirations to be big in life. So when you do that, these are the things that financial maths can assist you with. Without you even going to a financial advisor or anything like that, you can just do your calculations and then go to the advisor to say, I've done my calculations. Is this okay? What do you think I am missing? And then they can give you the advice, because you do need them. But you can always just use the financial maths that we're teaching you. So this is how relevant this concept is. So remember, everything that we've looked at so far, we've looked at the concept of an annuity, which you really, really need to understand. This is about making regular payments, right? The regularity of it has to do with per month, and you are getting an interest on a regular intervals as well, and that differs based on the institution you are using. Then you also need to know how to calculate the future value annuities using that future value formula, or just the F, because some people use future value, some use F on its own. So that's all, guys, I have for you. I hope you've learned so much and you are enlightened, as well as you have been able to see how to use this financial maths of ours in your real life situation, should you wish. It does not need to be big companies. It can be a small company that just sells little things that give you maybe 1,000 rand or so. You can also use financial maths to boost your company. So it is not only about the big companies. So please just make sure you know that. Guys, I've had so much fun talking about this because it's so relevant to our everyday life. And I hope you've also had so much fun learning about this. But from me to you, I have to love and leave you. Remember, mathematics is food for the soul. If you do it well, I promise it's gonna be well to you. Until next time.